This game offers a style of Pokémon battling not seen in previous titles.
New style of battling, okay.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing
oh
and
my
positioning
god, wait a
carefully
second. Hello and welcome to Embody Mystical Mac. I'm Mac, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Today, one of the trailer reactions that I've had on the docket for a while that I just haven't had a chance to record is the Pokémon new game trailers. So I've got Jigglypuff here for moral support, and Jigglypuff has, I mean, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, this used to be like stitched here, which I get it, but like, I knew it. I knew at some point this was gonna do this. So Jigglypuff's got extra coiffed hair today. Okay, let's get to it. I'm really excited about this. If you don't know, if you haven't been here, I am a huge Pokemon fan. I am a Nintendo girl through and through. And while I've been neglecting my Pokemon games just a little bit, I did go back to Violet, I believe, for a moment. Like, it's collecting the things in the wild areas is genuinely one of my favorite things to do. I don't even know why. It's kind of like silly daily tasks on Animal Crossing, or like going back to Happy Home Paradise. I don't know. It's comforting. But we have a new Pokemon game to look forward to. We also have a new Switch to look forward to, which I'm stoked for both. So without further ado, let's get into the trailer reaction. I've got two trailers actually for Pokemon. I don't know if it's Pokemon ZA or Pokemon ZA, but I'm gonna call it Pokemon ZA because I feel like calling it Pokemon ZA makes me think of like Pokemon pizza. Anyhow, we're calling it Pokemon ZA, and we've got two trailers, not just one, but two trailers to check out for Pokemon ZA. So let's get going. I guess Jigglypuff will be like my laptop holder. Okay, thanks, Jigglypuff. Let's go. This is my first trailer, is an extended look at Pokemon ZA, and then we're doing the Pokemon ZA from the Nintendo Direct, but it's like plucked out, like the little part where they did the video. So, okay, here we go. An extended look at Pokemon ZA.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prison Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas.
We're going back.
These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share.
Okay. Oh my god, look at that Sylveon.
After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the
the fashion!
You meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Yay!
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Is my fave.
When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
Oh, the Eternal Flower, the Floette. Oh my god,
that is being managed by Quasartico Inc.
That's from
You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny.
It really is him.
Different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer.
How fun. They're kind of like continuing on with the lore. Okay.
To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up a wild zone.
And we're keeping to the wild areas. This is fun.
Lumiose,
okay.
Wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
We love that because I was just talking about
these wild Pokemon. Aim carefully.
Getting stuff in the wild areas is like one of my favorite things to do. Hopefully that.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
I do love that they made the like battles and things more realistic with this open world model. It's pretty fun.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
New style of battling, okay.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and
my god, wait a second. We're adding some strategy here.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move.
Oh, this gives me a little anxiety, actually.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution
Megas?
by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Got Megas back.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
This looks cool.
As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Oh me oh my.
Pokemon Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
Okay, so after the new Switch comes out. Oh, damn. Oh, there's new. Not actual gameplay footage. It's the phone. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right, well, I'm not a theories girl like I am. I'll think about it, but like that meant something at the end there. Okay. That looks awesome, but before I talk about it, let's go on to the Nintendo Direct Pokemon Z8 portion, which is about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. So, okay. Okay. Fun. Okay, this is more like a trailer thing.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Oh, what is that? What just happened there?
You begin your adventure by choosing one of
Flew?
3 partner Pokemon.
Get to fly?
The setting is this metropolis
That wasn't flying,
also appeared in the
obviously,
Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumiose City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
More info.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumiose City.
It looks so much more realistic. I love it. But still, like, got that
Scattered
Pokemon
all over
vibe.
town are wild zones.
Yes, the wild zones.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
We love that.
You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are
the
Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh, how fun is that? That gives you more fodder to
People
explore.
and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumiose City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms.
Oh, wait.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
Interesting.
The ZA Royale.
That's what that was at the end there.
await
Okay.
in battle zones.
Ooh, what a
If you're
twist.
spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
And we can dodge some things now. Oh my goodness.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Ooh,
During battles,
advantage. We
using
love
a
that.
super
That's
effective
fun.
move at the right moment is key.
I love that we get to see the battles like play out like this now. How fun is
With
this?
Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Alakazam. Oh.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
I get the ZA
Trainers
now.
who reach the top
You
are
work your
said
way
to
up
have
from
a
Z to
wish
A.
granted.
Huh. That's super interesting. Okay.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumiose City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokémon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Okay. Well, okay. Me oh my. Alright, let's put this off to the side here. Okay, I'm actually really surprised. I wasn't sure what they were gonna do. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen, if we were gonna get kind of just like loose variations on the features that we've gotten with Violet and Scarlet. And before that, I believe Pokemon, is it Arceus? I don't remember the name. And yeah, I wasn't sure if we were gonna get a variation on all of that with, like, you know, we still get the open worlds and things like that. And that they are keeping to it. They are keeping the wild areas. That's what those wild zones are in the city, which that's really fun that they incorporated that. I also love that the wild areas, though there are some that do look like, you know, truly wild, as in the terrain looks wild. I did see some wild areas where it's more kind of like an abandoned part of the city, and I thought that that was a really cool touch. I mean, I love Lumiose. I believe that it's X and Y that we encountered Lumiose in the first time. And ZA, or not ZA, AZ, they're gonna confuse me with that. The guy, AZ, the tall, hunched over guy, I know he's from one of the previous games, like, and so is his, like, eternal it's either Floette or Florette, either way. So that's kind of cool that they're, like, keeping up with that lore. Do I remember that lore, like, super well? No. I'm gonna have to look that up, but that's kind of cool. I do like the storyline of, like, how Lumiose is developing and all of that. Like, that's super fun. I mean, I loved the fashion aspect of X and Y, like, so I'm really excited to hopefully do that. I wonder if we're gonna get to roller skate like we did before. I loved the roller skating. I was living for it. What else can I think of right off the bat that was pretty cool? Oh, the battling. Oh my, the battling is getting a total upgrade, which it's kind of interesting that I say a total upgrade when the upgrade isn't even that insane. It's like, because we've gotten a taste of, like, the open world battling in Scarlet and Violet, and, you know, in the Teal Mask, which is the DLC and whatnot. But now there's this idea that, like, it's not turn-based anymore. You can, like, surprise them. You can dodge the attacks. Like, I liked how they showcased that with a move like Dig, right? Like, you could, if you set it to go off just at the right time, you can evade an attack, and instead of getting told that your Pokemon evaded the attack, which is how it's been done in past games, you actually see it happen. So I think that that's really cool. I do think that I did say that that gives me a little bit of anxiety, and the reason that it gives me a little bit of anxiety is because I'm just not, like, a combat game girly, and I know that that's not even close to creating, you know, a combat-based game. It's just Pokemon with, like, a more combat-based, like, battle style, which is way more realistic and, in my opinion, will really enhance the gaming experience. It's just that, like, I am a cozy gamer at heart, and, like, when I have to, like, have that kind of strategy and things like that, it just adds an extra layer. And Pokemon is kind of like, I know it's not a cozy game, but it's been a cozy game for me personally, and that's just gonna add a little bit more of a challenge, which is fun. Like, I don't mind taking on more of a challenge. I do play some different games that I do have to, like, you know, fight and be a little bit more strategic. Not very many, but I do play a couple here and there. So that should be really cool. I'm, like, really commending them for improving upon the game, because, I mean, look, these games have been going on for so long, like, so long. I literally have different gaming systems, and I have Pokemon games across all of them, like, multiple Pokemon games across them all. So the fact that they're finding ways to be creative, but also do a callback to, like, one of the most successful, one of the most beloved renditions of their game. Like, it looks like they're gonna do it right, and it looks like they're gonna do it in a really cool way, and I'm really excited for it, honestly. I'm happy that they're doing this. I'm kind of annoyed that it's gonna be coming out at the end of 2025, because I kind of wanted to wait to get the new Switch when they inevitably do another Animal Crossing launch. But now, with this new development of Pokemon, I might end up wanting to get the new Switch sooner than I anticipated. And a reason that I'm kind of on the fence about it, and this is kind of like making my decisions, like my decision making a little difficult, is because if they do, because I have the Animal Crossing original Switch, and if they do an Animal Crossing collaboration where they end up bundling the game and they end up having a cutesy little design on the new Switch, I am gonna be really annoyed that I purchased the original, not Animal Crossing Switch. Even if they do a bundle where they just bundle Animal Crossing but you get the same Switch, I'm gonna be annoyed if I don't wait, because I could have waited to like save a mad portion of money on the actual game, because these games are going to be expensive. So yeah, and to be fair, like, I did this before with my Switch. Like, I originally got a Nintendo Switch Lite, and then I was over at a friend's house or something, and they had like the docked Switch, and I just loved the idea. Excuse me. I just love the idea of being able to see my Animal Crossing island like on the big screen like that and be able to play like that. And so I ended up looking for the Animal Crossing Switch and I ended up getting it. And it worked out. I was able to give away my Nintendo Switch Lite to, you know, a little girl who really got a lot of amazing use out of it. So it probably still does. So, but like, I just don't want to repeat that. Like, I don't want to repeat that, but with like the Animal Crossing thing. And again, even if I just don't wait and they end up bundling the game and I end up like being able to save quite a bit on the game, yeah. So, but I don't know, Pokemon ZA is tempting. And I do, that was the last thing I wanted to talk about. I enjoy the whole idea. I was wondering what the like neon green thing was about, with the gates to the wild zones being neon green. And then I just kind of like forgot about it during the first video and chalked it up to like, okay, it's just the Pokemon aesthetic, right? We gotta have these like pops of color. We've gotta make these things look also like, you know, futuristic. Oh, excuse me. As in like, you know, green is kind of just like this welcoming color. But then I love how we get that twist that like during the night, these wild zones become like these competition grounds. And I kind of love that. That's kind of fun. It also creates an environment where you know that you're not gonna get ambushed, I guess. But I will say, I do hope that there's still some like traveling aspect to it all. Because one of my favorite parts of Pokemon is getting to travel to like these different areas and like these different towns. And so obviously this like become, you know, the best like trainer, make your way from Z to A kind of vibes, feels like that's what's replacing the competition aspect, which, you know, in like up until quite a short time ago, I feel was still like the whole gym, the gym competition and the Elite Four, or as they became later, like the champions. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how that all plays out, because it kind of seems like all of it pretty much takes place in Lumiose, and I would love for us to have some chances to travel and go to an actual open world area that's not maybe just a wild zone, you know? So I'm curious to see if that is something that ends up going down. And I'm also curious to see like what the conflict is going to be. I do enjoy the Pokemon storylines quite a bit, some more than others, obviously, but usually they do end up being really fun to play through. I really love seeing them wrap up, like the cutscenes are usually rad. So yeah, bring it on, Nintendo. Let's go, Pokemon ZA. I'm glad I got the pronunciation right away, because I was like, there's no way they're calling it Pokemon ZA. That's just, it just comes out wrong. I don't know, maybe you disagree with me. But I'm really grateful that you are here. If you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. And if you would consider clicking the bell, don't start with the bell. If you would consider subscribing to the channel, if you would consider liking the video, and then maybe, if you would consider clicking the bell, that would be awesome, because we do post regularly, but we don't post on a schedule. And I say we because I do have an editor. and he's fantastic. So shout out James. Also, let's see, in addition to, what emoji should we do? Pokemon is kind of tricky, honestly. Maybe we can do the Eiffel Tower, because I think Lumiose is meant to be a play on like a Parisian city. So, and wait, I'm sorry, most unhinged outro of all time. I can't wait for the fashion. I hope that there's fashion. Anyways, I feel like I said that already, but it must be re-emphasized. Yes, in addition to the Eiffel Tower emoji, please let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be playing the game? Have you played the other games? Let me know. Let me know. And then you can follow me on social media if you would like to do that. I'm at Embodying Mystical Mac, and I've got a little music covers account at Mac and the Music, but I have kind of been doing some like little singing things that I do on my Instagram story where I just sing a cappella for fun. And that's been cute. So if you want to join me on any of those things over there, go ahead and do that. There are some fun things to check out in my description, as well as like some good causes to support if you want to do that. But I am just overall just very grateful that you're here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I deeply do apologize how long it took me to get to these trailer reactions, and I recognize that you're not going to get them all at once, though you will notice I batch recorded because the outfit will not change. Sustainability here. I'm not going to try to pretend either. That seems very silly. Can you imagine if I just like changed in between each trailer reaction that I did? Like, unless there's a purpose, like unless I'm wearing a costume, like why are we doing it? You know, anyways, now I'm just giving you a peek into my head. But thank you so much for all your support, and I will catch you very soon in this beautiful digital lavender top. I really wanted Jigglypuff to be more visible throughout the video, but as you can see, there's no way. Unless this was how I was committing to doing this video, which already it's not ideal. Like, I feel like my arm would have fallen asleep by now because I just yapped for like 20 minutes about Pokemon. Anyways, see you soon. Bye.